Hello, investors. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching and listening to us from. You are welcome to another episode of the Daily Stock Market Update. So today is actually a bit more elaborate, but I'll make it faster. Please, if you like this video and every video we've been making and sharing, please subscribe to our channel, put on the notification button so that you don't miss the update for tomorrow and every other video that we'll be sharing. So today, one of the first news that actually broke in the market was that Tesla is actually planning to start its robo-taxi rollout in Texas. If you remember, 2 months ago or thereabout, Tesla actually launched with a lot of fanfare the robo-taxi mission. There's not too much of detail that was released, so the stock actually went down as at that time. But now Tesla is actually saying, Texas will be the first port of call. It's going to actually show that Tesla is serious with the mission to actually roll out these robo taxis, autonomous driving. Tesla will get more revenue, new revenue streams, apart from just selling the cars that they make. Tesla will also maybe be leveraging Uber network. It is not clear whether Tesla will go this alone because it also comes with much more cost and commitment. Tesla is a buy for me, but not directly. I have I have exposure to Tesla via ETF. Accenture is one of the biggest winners today. The consulting giant actually, you know, brought out much more than expected. The guidance that the company actually released was much more than what the market was looking at. The revenue was, to the tune of about 17.7 billion dollars for Q1 2025. The company actually, made more money than expected in AI booking of about $1.2 billion. So Accenture generally, as advises companies that want to actually do digital transformation, especially deploying AI at the enterprise level and for a whole lot of other operational uses. The EPS for the company, earnings per share, was also very good at $16. So I still need to do more research for Accenture. I've actually had an eye on Accenture. I remember when Palantir had a massive agreement with the company to actually deploy AIP for some of its clients. Which Palantir is one of the biggest story for today that I'll be talking about going forward. And the stock, today jumped by about 6%. Robinhood seems to be one of the biggest winners of this year, even when the stock has pulled back for the last 3 days. Robinhood, year to date, has beaten the S&P 500 by a wide margin, almost three times what, or even not more than three times what the S&P 500 has done, 194% year to date. The company is releasing more product. The company has gone into credit cards, expanding into the UK, into so many other countries in the developed hemisphere. The company is also benefiting either the market is in bull or bear market. Wood is a buy for me. It's part of my portfolio, and I see them as one of the biggest companies that will perform next year. Apple is now planning to roll out in full force Apple Intelligence in China. China is the elephant in the room for Apple, and anything that Apple does in China makes news because that is where more than 30%, or if not a bit around 30% of its revenue comes from. The company is already in talks with TikTok, Tencent. Apple is always a buy for me. Like I said, anyone who doesn't own Apple per se, I don't know how you actually want to balance your portfolio because Apple just delivers. In the last 4 5 years, minimum of 40 to 50%, year to date on an average year, Apple has been delivering that. The likes of Huawei, Tencent will be working with Apple, and I believe Apple will get a big boost. On a negative note, Micron didn't deliver as expected. The guidance was weaker for the quarter. 7.7 billion to 8 billion dollars was reported versus $9 billion that Wall Street was, expecting that the company would deliver. Company actually is underperforming the sentiment. If you look at Nvidia, if you look at every other semiconductor player in this market, Broadcom and the rest, they are delivering much more. So if Micron is coming with something at a very low range of what was expected in revenue, then the company needs to actually do much more to deliver. Micron is a buy for me, but not directly. I own the semiconductor ETF. And finally, the biggest winner of today, which is the biggest part of my portfolio, Palantir has now announced that the contract, Army Vantage contract, has been extended to the tune of $619 billion, which is huge. 619 million, correction, which is huge for the company. Palantir is actually delivering this software for the U.S. Army to operationalize data across the Department, of Defense. So this contract is actually like a build up to what they've already signed before, and it's a huge extension. And UBS today, as a result of this contract, UBS has now initiated coverage on Palantir with a hold neutral rating, but they actually the price target they are actually offering is the highest in the market on Wall Street, to about $80 per share. Palantir is still ranging between $74 to $75. Today it went as high as almost $77 per share, but I still believe Palantir could finish the year at about $80, and in the next quarter, towards the end of the first quarter, I believe this stock will actually trade around $100. Yes, it's overvalued. Yes, there's a huge number of hype following this stock. But I have been buying this stock as low as $9. I bought in the range of $10, in the range of 12, in the range of 13. I think the highest I ever bought was 21, and for my trading portfolio I actually bought a few. So that's it for today. I believe Palantir is the stock to watch next year. I believe Accenture to an extent. I also believe some other AI companies will still underperform and will be able to separate the wheat from the shaft. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching the stock market update. Please, if you like what you're watching, you're enjoying what we are doing every day, please subscribe to our channel, put on your notification button, share this video, drop your comments. We would like to hear from you. Let's know what you have in your portfolio and how some of these things we're sharing is impacting you. Till tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow. Keep investing, keep growing. Thank you. Bye.